Hey, dude. You see him? Hey, dude. What's up, buddy? So, I'm now going to O'Reilly's. I'm trying to put together the top end of the race car. And it came with these valve covers that don't have a lip that goes around them to hold the gaskets, so you can't put like any tabs or anything on the valve covers to hold the gaskets in place while you tighten or while you put on the valve covers and tighten them down. And these valve covers are made to where like you should be able to put them on and remove them over and over again. You know, it's a race car. You need to put them on and take them off as like fairly often. So you don't want to like plan on anything really being permanently in place like you do a street car. So my plan is I'm going to get like some rubber cement or like gasket goo that will just basically stick the gasket to the valve covers and not put anything on the head side, so that I can, when I pull off the valve covers will come off with the gaskets, and I can do whatever I need to do to the valve train and then put the valve covers right back on with the gaskets already on them and just snug them up. So I'm just going to glue one side of them so the gasket stays with the valve covers. But yeah, so that's where I'm headed now. So I got back from the store with the goop shit. I guess this is it. Prime Seal something or other. Fucking focus. Yeah, but it's basically like fucking rubber cement. So it's not like an RTV or anything, but it just glues the shit on. So this is the fucking motor. I'm putting it in dirty as shit like that. Yeah, this is it. I'm gonna have to change that flywheel because it needs to be a fucking manual clutch, right? Here's the motor mounts I just put on. They're just fucking a metal bracket, basically. There's no rubber or anything in a race car, so you just want it to be solid mounted. There's the other one. And so the bottom is pretty much done. It's got the reservoir oil pan and shit. Yeah, that's it. So now I got to turn it over and do the valve covers. All right, so these are the valve covers. They're like aluminum jobbies, but see the bottom. If you notice, it doesn't have a lip on it anywhere. It's just a flat surface that the gasket will sit on, right? So that's gonna go fucking everywhere when I try to put these things on the motor. The gasket's gonna go all over the fucking place. So I'm gonna stick it down with the glue. I kind of cleaned it up with lacquer thinner, so the glue shit will stick. And then I'll put the valve cover gaskets on there, and then I'll be able to put them on the motor and take them back off repeatedly and have them stay stuck to the valve covers. All right. So I put this one on, right? And so I'm tightening it down, and I checked how it fits under here, and then I noticed that I could see fucking daylight underneath the goddamn gasket. And so my solution was to torque the fuck out of the bolts and squeeze the shit out of the gasket and see if that works. Hopefully oil doesn't fucking shoot everywhere when I start it up. Oh, and this other gasket here, this is nice. These are nice Felpro gaskets. And the one that I bought has a big ass fucking tear in it. If you can see right there, that's real nice. So that's guaranteed to leak. Those are like $20 gaskets or $25 gaskets, and they're guaranteed to leak. So that's cool. So I'm fucking taking this piece of shit back, seeing if they'll return it. The goddamn valve cover gasket. I'm going back to O'Reilly. I needed a fucking water net gasket anyway, and a fucking oil filter. So I'm gonna see if they'll fucking return it for me. It was a goddamn $20 set of gaskets, so hopefully they'll fucking not be dicks. Anyway, here I go. So they were cool enough to exchange the fucking valve cover gasket, and I got the other valve cover on. I ended up with an extra gasket because I brought them one, they gave me two. That was nice. And so, yeah, pretty much it for the day. Getting close to trying to fire it up though. I got to put on the shit on the front, and I might just fire it on the floor. I don't know. Anyway, later.